Thank you guys.
I saw you listen.
Hey, thanks for playing.
That was the idea. Yeah. Good. Hey, y'all did a good job.
Someone's phone. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Now, if you go anyplace else in the next 2 days and have that much fun, I want to know about it. Because I don't think that's going to happen. Well, welcome again to Point Option. This is your last stop on your little tour. So, for us, we're going to kind of do the same presentation we did for everyone else, but maybe it'll kind of wrap things up for you rather than introduce things. So I'm going to talk for a little bit, and then Mike's going to talk from the technology standpoint. But people come in here and they go, what in the world is this place? First of all, it's a place where we have an absolutely wonderful time. They'll never get me out. And I just want to say that in front of my boss. I came here in 2002 specifically to take this program over from a gentleman that ran it for about 28 years. And Point Option is a unique place. And the reason that I wanted to come here, I was a football coach most of my life and a teacher. And I wanted to work with a small group of kids and actually make a difference rather than working with large groups. And you know, you don't really get to know your kids as well as you really want to, and to really see the impact and have an impact on a number of kids. So this was a choice of mine to move here from Florida. Most people think I was crazy, especially my family, but they adapted pretty quickly. But Point Option is a unique place, and the reason it's unique is because, number one, of our size. We're a very small building of approximately 80 students at any one given time. We do serve about 125 to 130 students over the course of a year, and that's because we have students who graduate early. And for example, we've had 18 students already graduate from high school this year. 3 of our students will be graduating in 3 years instead of 4. That'll make a little bit more sense to you in a minute. Well, a few years ago, we developed a mission statement, the faculty and staff, and our mission statement is we wanted to keep it very simple, but really try to explain exactly what we're all about. So the mission statement should be short, and this one is. Our mission statement is to foster personal and academic growth in non-traditional students with diverse learning styles using a small, supportive, and challenging environment. Point Option used to be called an alternative program. We are not an alternative program. This is not a place where the bad kids get sent to. This is a place where every student that wants to come has to apply. I get more applications than students I can accept. So each year it gets more and more challenging for us to decide who's going to come to Point Option. Because it is a unique program and because we do a lot of distance learning, you have to have average to above average ability to begin with. That doesn't mean you've been a successful student in the past. Okay? Most of these kids have not been successful students in the past. And for every student that's here, there's a different reason for that. You know, one of the obvious reasons is I can't survive or thrive in a large environment with 2,000 kids. You know, my oldest son went to Virginia Tech with 28,000. I went to college with 1,500. You know, we have preferences. And a lot of school divisions don't offer kids an alternative. It is an alternative to a big school, but we're not a place for bad kids. We are a place for kids that have a lot of issues. We have kids who miss 60 days of school one year and come here and have perfect attendance and graduate. So we feel like, for example, last year, 44 of our 46 graduates were actually, we believe would drop out of school if not for coming here. And Mike's going to talk about where we've come from and how we've grown through technology specifically to increase the number of graduates that we have. Point Option began in 1973. As I said, we're a voluntary program. We serve students who are generally high ability, underachieving high school youth. We provide unique learning experiences in all areas, including leadership training, character education. We have a lot of community partnerships. Our kids are out in the community constantly working with adults, and that makes a huge difference in every aspect of their lives. And also, of course, you saw the unique program in outdoor education. Characteristics: small class sizes, no more than 15. At Point Option, we like to say there is no back of the room. Okay? You know, most of our kids sit in arrangements where, you know, you can't hide very easily in a place with 80 kids and 15 students in a class, which is nice. A lot of increased opportunity for individual attention. 4 days a week, we teach 3 classes a day. From 9:30 to 9:55, 4 days a week, all of our classes stop and we have a period that we call interact. And that means all of our students, for that 25 minutes, have to be with a teacher that's on their schedule for extra help, studying, whatever they need to do in that particular class. They can go to more than one in that 25 minutes. If they were absent yesterday, they can go to see that teacher tomorrow and interact to get what they need, what they missed, what they need to make up. We also have opportunity after school for 45 minutes, 4 days a week. Our teachers are available for tutoring after school. So no student can go home and say to their parent, they don't help me. I haven't heard that in years. I don't get blamed for not helping children, which is really, really nice. Team teaching, project-based learning, 21st century technology, community outreach and partnerships, and other opportunities we provide. The ability to recover or accelerate credits to every student through distance learning. So we have students who come here who are behind. Could be 1 credit, could be 3, could be 5, could be 6, could be whatever. And now they can take a full year course in a semester and recover credits quickly to get back on grade level. And when a kid gets back on grade level, he or she now has hope. Hey, I can graduate on time. Okay? But once again, there has to be, you know, you have to be somewhat of an independent learner in some of those courses because it is through the computer and it's distance learning. Technology. Look at what we have for the 80 kids we have here at a time. And the school district has been more than generous in giving us what we've requested and even more to help our kids spark their interest in learning. And technology, we just don't have this stuff, and Mike's going to talk more about that, where we have all these laptop computers and they're in a corner and we never use them. Okay? Technology is used here every single day in every single classroom. The Point Option student has a voice in the determination of school policies and procedures. Kind of unique in a way. We have no school rules. I'll say that again. We have no school rules. And most people, like in the other group, looked at me like I was crazy. Okay, rules were made to be broken. Point Option has a policy and procedure manual. Anything and everything a child does in a school setting is a policy or a procedure. Whether it's raising your hand to answer a question, or walking down the hallway, or using the restroom, or going to lunch, there's a policy and there's a procedure in how that's done. Okay? We don't tell a kid you broke the rules. We ask the student, what's our policy? Tell us what the procedure is for that. And we, at the beginning of the year, we teach to those policies and procedures. Therefore, we average 8 to 10 referrals a year. That means suspensions a year, and 9 years, no fights.
That's the mic, you did it.
I always do that. Usually it's up here. A Point Option student has a voice in the determination of his or her course sections, course selections, and as I said, the option to complete certain courses at a quicker pace. Okay? And a Point Option student learns character education, conflict mediation, and the last two, personal responsibility and self-discipline. I tell kids I'm not in charge, because I'm not. I'm sorry. I can't make anybody do anything. I've got 3 kids. I couldn't make them do anything. I could beg them. I could ask them. I could plead with them. I could get on my hands and knees. I could pay them, but I can't make them. I can give you every opportunity available, all the help you need. I can schedule it, but I can't make you do anything. So we really stress the personal responsibility. It's here, and you can do it, and we'll help you do it, but we can't make you do it. And it really, really works well. You know, our shining light, so probably a little girl you see walking around with the name Kate on her shirt. Kate came to us with 60 absences, all C's, hasn't missed a day of school. She's a straight A student. You know, she became a big fish in a little pond and took the responsibility on we gave her. Our ultimate goal at Point Option is to develop citizens, individuals who are college career and citizen ready, who are lifelong learners, and are adaptable to new situations that arise through critical thinking skills, problem-solving ability, and use of available technologies. I'm going to finish up with this statement. My son graduated from Virginia Tech as a business information technology major. At the end of his junior year, they told him everything he learned about computers his freshman year was now obsolete. There was only one problem: I didn't get a refund. Okay, so kids have to be adaptable to change. They're going to have a lot of different careers. We want them to be able to think critically and be able to solve problems here. I'm going to turn it over to Mike, who's our TCIS.